Adam and Whack, and we're in here. Yes, the new table has even emerged on the Adam and Whack show.
Last time I was at some shit like this, I was sitting right there.
In the middle?
Yep.
What was it, a cockfight?
Parole board hearing.
Oh. They got a circular desk too?
And there was one black dude, three blue-eyed, cold blue-eyed white dude, and one Hispanic lady.
And this was, what, like 40 years ago?
Nah, this was 1999.
Okay.
Or 98, one or two.
1999, I think I kissed my first girl at like a party as we were entering Y2K.
Damn, my son was already like 5 years old. So
yeah, we're old. We're old. It's official. We're old. We're old, Whack.
I had a violation, and they told me, although we have no evidence, and the courts are not picking it up, more likely you did it than didn't. And instead of giving you a year, we're going to give you 9 months flat.
Well, isn't that nice?
I was mad as a mother.
Because you only got 9 months?
Bro, they ain't had nothing on me. They said more than likely you did it than didn't.
I'm going to start telling you about times I got arrested for shoplifting in high school. As long as we swapping war stories. Run? You probably was a goober. You probably couldn't run. You was like a doop, 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 doop. You probably could run. For sure, running, not my strong suit. I'm a little heavy for all that.
Back then?
When I think about it, that was like the last time that I was sub 200 pounds was in high school.
Got you.
I thought I was fat back then. I was like 180.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Just reminiscing, talking about our younger days. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, man, I like this. It's kind of cool though, man.
Yeah?
I thought I saw something pop up on my notifications, and I thought I saw Aunt Hefe, but I didn't know what it was.
It's a desk. It's not Aunt Hefe.
No, but you guys was at the desk. But I didn't really look at it to pay attention to you kind of like redid the room.
I was kind of under the impression that they were going to move some of these for different podcasts because, like, why do we have, 5 segments to the table when we really only need 2? But
you can move the outside, but it don't matter. It's cool.
But what if we just had 2 of these pieces and they're just facing each other?
Bro, you want to be all close on some weird shit. Nobody want to be that close to you, bro. This is the same distance we are when we had the other table.
But look how impersonal it is. You're staring off into space over there. It's like awkward for you to look right at me.
Yeah,
meanwhile, me, a real gangster, I'm staring right at you. No fear.
Yeah, I mean, you at the end of the day, since Charlie Kirk's demise, you and your people have been showing that you guys are the real thugs.
Top white boy.
Yeah, you
used to be Charlie, now it's me.
Yeah, we are civilized over here.
Yeah?
Black America.
Okay.
Yeah,
I won't question you on that, but if you say that y'all are civilized, then we're uncivilized. We're the bad boys now. Me, Charlie Kirk, we're off the leash, bro.
Shout out Charlie. I appreciate it, Charlie, in this message.
Well, you want to talk about some off-the-leash activity by a white boy, we got to talk about Rory of Rory and Mal. Do you know who that is?
They used to be over there with Joe Budden, right?
Yes. I wasn't 100% sure that you were going to know who it was, but basically he's the white guy. Mal is the black guy, just to simplify things. And Rory had some interesting tweets exposed from much earlier in his life. And this has the internet crack-a-lacking.
What are the tweets about?
We're going to have to pull these up. Let's pull these tweets up.
What are they about? Is this about the Grammys?
I do not have a mouse.
What are the tweets about?
I don't even know if this is actually on the list. If it's not on the list, then we're going to have to Google it. Oh, yeah, here it is. By the way, got to figure out how to not have this hidden behind the camera. Also, this is not useful. This is a link to people talking about this. So shout out to Remo. Rory Mal racist tweets. Wow, he got a TMZ article out of it. Rory's on a whole different level now.
It's nothing wrong with Rory being racist, bro.
Well, I don't know if he's gonna like you using that.
Yo, Rory, listen, check.
Okay, let's just check this out there. This woman, Natasha Flawless, said, "Do your black ass mother and grandmother know you don't like black women?" And Rory responded, "Nope." This is in 2013, a full 12 years ago. This is another one where Crystal said, "Y'all all love black women." And Rory quotes with it and said, "Nah." And then finally in this one, someone named Yamin said, "I've never saw a good-looking black woman." And Rory is seen to seemingly be endorsing this tweet.
What did he say wrong?
All the way back in 2014. Well, never seen a good-looking black woman. I would say that if you've never seen a good-looking black woman, you may be a racist.
That's on the other two. It's just him saying nope, nah. There's nothing wrong with those.
Does your black ass mother know you don't like black women? And he
said nope, meaning, right? Meaning, no, she doesn't know it because that can mean it's false.
Okay.
You give them like y'all all look at things. First approach is negative.
It's like but okay, think about it. Does she know? Does R&B know that you hate black women? If you say no, you're saying no, she does not know that is a statement of fact.
I said nope, as if like it's non-existent. No, she wouldn't know that because it don't exist. But you guys always want to take the negative approach. Said, oh, look, you see, he's saying that the second one.
I am not the genesis of this offense.
The second one
the
really...
people who are offended by this are black people.
No, they're not. No, they are the weak...
Why did I listen to a big-ass Twitter Spaces room then that was full of nothing but black people that were mad about him saying things that were offensive to black people? You're not even leaving the door open for me to explain why I actually don't give a fuck about this because you're saying that it wasn't racist. Clearly,
why you ain't taking up for the white
Clearly, those tweets in context are racist.
No, they're not.
If you're not attracted to any black women, I think it's fair to call you a racist. Now, that being said, I think it's totally fine for you to feel that way.
I'm not attracted to Asian women or all kind of women.
You're gay.
Gay? What the hell?
Asian women, I mean, bro. Black women, I mean, okay, maybe. But Asian women,
listen, I've never dealt with another race.
Now, you're a racist.
No, I'm not.
About that. Yes.
No, that's my preference. That is my preference.
And that's racist.
That's not racist.
White people aren't allowed to be racist. You're allowed to be racist. Rory is not allowed to be racist.
People ain't allowed to be racist. What are you talking about?
You clearly have not been paying attention since the civil rights movement. Let me get caught up.
Weak-minded people.
I'm going to get you caught up.
White people black people can be racist. Human beings can be racist.
I'm going to catch you up.
Human beings can be racist.
Black people cannot be racist.
You're dumb.
Black people are born pure, and if they do hate other races, it's simply because of the systematic injustices that were done to them.
No, they hate other races because of the decision they made. Now, it may be justifiable in their book. Maybe something happened. And even if that did happen, it's that individual. Or those individuals. It doesn't mean, look, in slavery, bro, let's be real. Did they have slave masters?
Rory is responsible for slavery.
Did they have slave masters? Yes. Right?
Was Rory one of them? Unclear.
Who were the abolitionists?
White people, I guess, yeah.
And what did they do?
Black people had no power at the time to be abolitionists.
No, what did they do? They helped what?
Free the slaves?
No, they helped black people escape. Fed them, hit them, and guess what? When they got caught, they hung their ass from a tree too. So what are you gonna say? You gonna say these white people are bad? No, look, bro. Individuals got to be held accountable for what that individual does. Just because this person do something or this group of people does something doesn't mean all of them are bad. There are black people from the gay community. That doesn't mean all black people are gay.
We don't know that.
Huh?
No.
What are you talking about?
Black people being gay. I mean, I'm willing to accept a lot of things.
There's
but
people.
I don't know about that. That sounds kind of out there.
Listen, bro. I'm a human being. All lives matter. I'm American.
You should be America first.
Huh?
Nick Fuentes
No,
has
I'm a human being
political
first.
movement called America First.
No,
Do you think America should be put first over all of the other nations?
No, I think, well, I'm going to stand with America, but no, because at that point in time, it's like they can do it.
If there's a war between Mexico and America, who will you stand behind?
Americans.
Well, there you go. America first.
What you mean?
America first. We want America to come in first.
I mean, who you standing with? I mean,
America for sure.
Not in all things, because it may be some situations that we don't necessarily need to come in first, that another country or another group of people should benefit from that. We don't need to benefit on everything, right?
I think we do. We need to be looking out for ourselves.
We just need a fair shake, right, at whatever it is. We can't be number one at everything, and now it turns into a dictatorship. Listen, man, what the Asian people need, they need. What the African people need, they need. The Canadians need, they need. We don't have to be first. We need to be first in the things that we need so we can do what we got to do for us.
So you don't suggest that Rory apologize in any way? I believe he has apologized.
If he apologizes, he just admitted to guilt, then you're that. Don't apologize for something that you didn't mean in that way. These people. I give a about these people in the chat.
Rory, my defense of your tweets is more of the defense that I'm only capable of having because I'm a person who's been on Twitter for nearly 2 decades, which is that I think a lot of people are misremembering how the retweet function was used in the early days of Twitter.
RT means that, right?
It just
doesn't
wasn't
RT
as much
mean?
Yeah, but in the old days you wouldn't like click retweet. You would like the apps would like put RT and then the name of the person.
So they're saying that means right.
All I'm saying is that like a retweet was not considered an endorsement in the same way in the early days of Twitter. So I fully believe that he might have just been drawing attention to people.
To that person.
Because you have to understand that Rory is not far off from being like a lush. He's a more sociable lush. And when I say that, I'm saying that to say Rory, I believe, has spent the vast majority of his adult life.
With Joe Budden?
Why am I in the middle of a sentence and you're interrupting me? Rory has spent the vast majority of his life trying to appease black people.
You don't even know him.
Yes, I do. Rory,
not personally.
Yes.
No, you don't.
I did a podcast with him.
You grew up with him?
No.
Just because you do a pod don't mean you know him. You're weird.
You have to grow up with somebody
to know a person. I'm getting tired of that shit, bro. I walk into a damn place.
That's very limited in terms of how many people you can potentially know throughout your life.
A dude say, "What's up, Wack? Hey, what's up, homie? Keep moving." Now he knows me. I don't know you.
That's not knowing him.
Just because you did a pod with a person doesn't mean you know him. Now, if you kept building with him, y'all did some other things and other things down the road, some other things, then I can say you know him.
Let me state the case for me knowing Rory. I have listened to probably over 100 hours of him on podcasts throughout my life, which is not that much, but it's something. I interviewed him, sat with him for a couple hours, and I've followed him on social media like Twitter for 5
So that means
years.
You watch him. You don't know him.
But I would say I know a good amount about him.
Bro.
I don't think that he's the type of person, even 10, 11 years ago, that would be out here trying to intentionally, offend black women on social media.
He didn't offend them. Where?
No, for sure he did offend them. But
where?
Retweet. You weren't
maybe he's trying to
these clubhouse rooms or Twitter spaces that were going on last night.
Listen,
a lot of angry
people.
Black women.
That's that. A lot of our black women are angry.
Well, thank you. Thank you for saying that.
This is the truth. I just told you this shit the other night.
I've heard people say that. Myself personally, they've been a beacon of light in my life.
But they're angry for their reasons.
What are the reasons?
Some of them are angry.
Rory is the reason.
Some of them are angry because they were taught that from their angry ass mamas and grandmamas and aunties.
Okay.
Right?
You are fulfilling the stereotype of the angry black woman.
Hold on. Some are angry because they give it a all and their significant other, whoever it may be, like just didn't get it and they felt like they wasted a lot of their time and their life and things, so they're angry about that. But a lot of our black women are I think women that were born kind of like mid-'80s to now, angry as Our grandmothers and all that could have had a world against them and you'll never know it. They can know their husband had a whole nother family on the other side of town and you'll never know it. Women today, you come out from work, tires on flat, windows bust out.
That's happened to you?
Never. But I've seen
Me neither,
it.
yeah. Me neither.
I've seen it.
It feels anecdotal. Like, it's never even happened to you one time?
You're never going to have to deal with that because she just tolerates you. She really don't care what you do.
She's an Armenian.
Yeah, but she really don't. She's not really in love with you.
I guess not really.
She just likes you.
What are you talking about? Likes me?
Yeah, she likes you.
So she spent 10 years with me and had kids with me for the purpose of just kind of tolerating me?
An opportunity.
Oh, she's out the door. She got 1 foot out the door. So let's not even talk about her.
Who? Oh, I'm not worried about that.
She'd be giving me knowing glances and shit.
I'm not worried about that.
If you keep talking crazy about black women, she's going to get summoned by her tribe.
No, this is how I know. Listen.
You got to get rid of him.
No, this is how I know black women are angry.
Get rid of his ass.
You know how I know black women are angry?
Why?
Because I have a black woman that's not.
Because of racism and injustice.
Man,
that's why women are angry.
Listen, don't nobody. This is 2025.
A lot of their heroes have been torn down. Trey Songz, Chris Brown.
2025. Chris Brown is on top of his game.
But many women feel conflicted about their fandom of him.
Huh?
I mean,
the hell music got to do with what we talking about?
We're talking about how black women feel about his music.
Chris Brown ain't got nothing to do with black women being angry. He makes black women feel good.
Most of the time.
All the time. The only time they don't feel good is when one falls victim and kisses him and she gets her ass whooped on the way home.
At a meet and greet.
They ain't got nothing to do with him.
Listen.
Phone. Ain't got nothing to do with him.
Rory. I just
Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
By that, you mean tweeting racist things 10 years ago?
That's not racist. Okay, does he get along with Joe Budden?
No, not at all.
Oh, Rory then.
You're like Crit Mac.
I stand with Joe.
Damn, man.
I stand with Joe.
Well, we haven't actually heard Joe weigh in on this
I stand with Joe, no Biden.
This is going to get ratcheted up to the next level once Joe sees it, because he's definitely going to throw some gas on the flames.
I mean...
Or not. Maybe he'll take the high road. He loves to be unexpected, you know?
So you telling me, bro,
yeah,
you've never said nothing derogatory or disrespectful about black people amongst your friends? Keep it real, bro, in your whole life.
I guess I probably said some things that might look not the best.
Like what?
In the sunlight.
Like what? What'd you say?
I don't know. Just
you don't know?
Something.
You that scared to say it, huh?
I just can't remember.
Social media got you in check. You scared.
I don't want to get Rory'd.
I didn't call
Rory's going through it. I've been through this, Rory. I've done the old tweet thing. Trust me, I know.
I didn't say blue-eyed devil, cracker, redneck. You know.
There's literally nothing. No white person has ever been offended by being called a white devil.
Oh no, they don't like that.
Sounds badass.
But you won't say the things you said because you scary.
I can't even think
You're
anything.
Scared.
I'm not an N-worder.
You're scared.
I'm not an N-worder.
You definitely said that.
Yeah, but not like
that. I know
that.
you
not
have.
Like that.
Ain't no not like that.
Not like that.
You've said the hard ER.
So what? Lush said it yesterday.
That's a fact. You said it to who?
Not the ER, the A.
No, but you listen.
I don't
Anybody that's sitting here saying that they never said nothing disrespectful or derogatory towards another race, you're a lie. You're a liar, bro.
Don't you agree that doing something in private is different than doing it in public?
No, you did it.
No. Doing something in private and doing it in public are way different.
You kiss a man in private, you're gay. You kiss a man in public, you're gay.
Okay, I'll give you an example. I know somebody. I'm gonna change this whole example, but I know somebody who's getting divorced. Me and my wife had a conversation about it privately. What are we doing? We're just talking about how the person is farted, they're crazy, this is the stupidest thing I ever heard, etc. I wouldn't say that publicly. I'm not gonna tweet it.
Why you didn't tell him that? R&B will tell you, I will tell my people, you're weird on some dumbass shit. This is you.
Okay, assuming it was a he, I would be honest with him. I would have words with him about how I felt about his behavior.
Yeah.
But for sure, I'm going to say things in private to like one of the only people that I treat as a real confidant. I could tell her anything. For sure, I'm going to say things to her that if they were put out there in the light would maybe look a little bit different. I feel like everybody has that one person that they can be 100% real with.
Cap, you just gave it up. One of Lena's homegirls told her something. She talked to you about it.
No, exactly. You know, you got that one person in your life that if you tell me, hey, I'm going to tell you something, but you can't tell anybody. But you already know I'm telling my girl.
Bro, you know what? This just happened.
Huh?
Bullets Gotti little fake blog in New York.
Okay.
You met Naughty. Thought he was on the phone with Naughty Nerd Ninja, the open transgender.
Oh, God.
This dude was moaning and groaning, called him up, daddy, bait, and said, keep it between us. Quite naturally, Naughty's part of the Hunter side.
Dear God.
So Naughty turned in the information to the queen, and I just exposed him the other day. Y'all go check that out, find that on YouTube. But nobody's going to keep those type of secrets. Some murder, maybe a robbery where some money is buried, even that. You may tell, bro, somebody going to tell somebody something.
Yeah, but I mean, we're talking about what? Like a guy being into trans women?
Oh, yeah, he was making love to Naughty.
If you're sneakily into trans women, for sure that's coming out.
There it goes.
Because the trans woman just has no reason to have your back.
Definitely came out.
She already knows that she's going to be able to use that against you. I have no idea if that's true about this guy, but...
Bro, I got the recordings, boy. You don't want to hear this. This is diabolical.
I don't want to hear some dude moaning. That sounds super gay.
Crazy. So, shout out to Maul. Well, you, because you don't get along with Joe. But I don't think he's racist.
I mean, Maul's in the awkward position of like having started this whole podcast with a white man who now has some explaining to do. But I mean, he apologized, and it's like, really, at the end of the day, I mean, nothing he said it really looks that bad, in my opinion.
Brother, it's nobody in front of me that I know you've said or done something. It's what it is. I'm gonna deal with you how you deal with me.
But so, how do you think I would be treated if I went on Twitter and said I am not attracted to black women, any of them? But probably, like, as much as you might not care, I'm sure you could agree that that's gonna get me in some hot water.
No, I'm not attracted.
No, you don't think so?
I'm not attracted to white women in that way. My mind is. I watch too many.
You do realize the rules are different for white people and black people. It's like girls and boys.
I watched too many movies where white women was in there getting screwed by a white dude. Husband comes home, white dude runs, and she steps out and said, it was a Negro that did it, and they go kill all the black people in the city. I have a mental block that soon as she gets mad, she's gonna say it, and because I'm black, I ain't gonna have a leg to stand on, and now I'm in prison.
So you stay away from white women because of that?
Yes, it's a mental block.
Fear of future false charges.
Yeah, I don't trust them in that manner.
See, I feel like that in and of itself is the problem.
Huh? Shit.
I think one of the foundational principles of America is that you are not guilty for the sins of your father. And henceforth, white women are not guilty for the sins of past white women who have falsely accused people of rape.
I got into it. Remember Captain Tazariot?
I do.
In Hebrew Israelite, ISUPK dudes, right?
Yeah.
These dudes had a young white dude about 19, 20, told him he must repent for the sins of his ancestors and kiss our boots. The white kid got down there and did it. Pissed me off.
Yeah.
But this will really piss me off. For real. When he went to get up, all these big black dudes, these big beards, said, no, stay down there. It's more boots. And they all start walking up on him, putting their boots out. And bro, if I'd have been on that curb, it'd have been a problem.
If I was there, I would like to think that I would step in and whoop the white dude on behalf of the white race, who I've never really done anything on behalf of before.
I'm going to tell you.
But that is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
Oh, bro, they got video footage of this. I told him, I said, look, bro, I don't know where y'all doing that at, but y'all better keep that shit out of California. Because some of them woods in prison will see that, and they go to hollering at some of them Hells Angels and some of these other cats, and they'll ride down on you.
Yeah.
They do it to white ladies, elderly white ladies. They couldn't do that in front of me.
You go to a BLM rally, there's plenty of white ladies that are down to kiss your boots. That's their whole thing. That's like their whole code.
That's crazy.
Black guy tells us to do something, we got to do it. They ask us for money, got to give it to them.
Well, that's different.
Okay. So, hey, best of wishes to Rory in your current racism scandal. And I just know you're going to make it out of this.
Rory, keep it up. Don't stop your racism.
Don't stop it. Just keep it going. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, for real. Rory, a.k.a. Charlie Kirk.
I'm not going to call him that. Hey, can Nathan, can you do me a favor and can you scoot the TV over this way so that I can see it? which is kind of a thing for me with the camera being right in the middle of it. Oh my God, yes. Inch that thing. Yeah, you got to get over there. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now we're talking. That's it. Now I can see everything. So, okay. Blueface is back. Yesterday,
baby.
I got to thank you for inviting us over to a video shoot that he had going on where we'll get a nice piece of content out. It's actually out right now. Everybody go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. From your perspective, how is his return to life going?
He's probably about 200% of what I expected. It's working out for me great. My phone's ringing. Everybody I'm calling, they cooperate. They're ready to deal, contract. Reality shows, boxing matches, record deals, tours. Blueface first Los Angeles show will be in January. Probably be at the Palladium. Just kind of did that one last night. So
Palladium is how many people?
Like 3,000, something like that.
Pretty good.
So it's definitely, what's most important to me is he stays out of trouble.
Yeah.
Stay out of trouble, bonding time with your kids, prioritize that right. And keep a smile on your face. The build is easy, but his talents, my resources, his wits, my wits, you're not gonna stop that anyway. But as long as he stays out of trouble, we're gonna be all right. Stay away from the bad people. It looks like he had a plan. He executed that when he came home. He got some pretty good people.
What do you mean by that? What's the plan?
Well, his plan was to first make that attempt to bring those that he considered family together.
Okay.
Right, and he attempted that. His two children are with Jaden. That's a given. Mm-hmm. That's never been a question. But the other situation wasn't questioned. He made an attempt, not knowing really what it was, and she made her decision. She wanted to make it about him, and he was just simply trying to make it about the kids. At the end of the day, either that is his or the kid's a fatherless child.
So he made an attempt at rekindling a romantic relationship with Jaden, or was it just purely...
No, not Jaden, with Rock.
Okay, so that was a thing. That didn't work out already.
Yeah, I mean, his...
But Jaden, there was no chance of them getting back together at a romantic level, right?
They're just co-parenting.
Okay, that's what she said last time. I just want to make sure that was still the case. But how much time from your perspective did he actually spend with Krishan before that fizzled out?
I picked him up at 8:30. We went to get him at 8:30. He left with his mother. He came out at 8:30. Krishan bogarted her way to the house, probably about 10:30, 11. She hung around about a day and a half, and she removed herself. He didn't remove her. She removed herself. Okay. So he did what he was supposed to do, coming home as a father, as a dad and a father figure. He's a dad and to Jaden's too. We got to call it a father figure to Krishan's because we don't really know. But what he does know is it's either him or the other guy, Ronnie, rest in peace.
Right.
And he's gone. So Blueface is the type of dude, even if the test had come back not his, because he knows this dude is gone, he still would have stepped in there as a dad and tried to do what he could do. But you can't weaponize children. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Them keeping nigga babies, them spite, have kids out of spite. It'll come back.
It's tough to imagine Blueface really taking care of a kid that he doesn't think is his long term, though. I'm gonna be honest.
No, it's not, because
especially when the kid exists because the girl that he was seeing went and f***ed another guy.
She was fucking 8, 9 guys. Like we do that. He knew that. Yeah, on the phone, right? But
imagine considering that your responsibility. I understand it's a kid. You want to do the right thing for the kid.
It's not about her,
right or wrong. Yeah,
it's about now. If he was alive, he'd be like, yo, go do what you got to do. We made a song with OG Bobby Billions, fatherless child.
If Lena has a scene baby with a scene partner, she's on her own. She got to deal with that.
So if the rubber busts or they didn't
There's
wear
no
one,
rubber, my friend.
Oh, shit. Oh. So you got to have a pull-out game going on. Is that what it is?
Everybody in the industry pretty much pulling out, yeah.
Okay.
But we aborting. Jason Love Jr., I'm sorry. You're out of here. But in addition to that, say somehow he wasn't aborted,
You could deal with that?
No, I'm just saying. I'm not taking care of this kid.
But even if she aborted, like, it wouldn't mentally, like, damn, you really was pregnant by another man.
No, that does seem like a pretty up scenario.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit.
Yeah, I would be pretty upset about that.
Yeah, I would. As a man, it's kind of like, although you understand the profession, that still be something that's kind of like,
yeah, it'd be unnerving.
Yeah,
I mean, it would be especially. It's a weird state of affairs when you think about the fact that we all are on camera, no condoms. Most, I don't know. Some of the girls on birth control, but like, I don't think about it. Never does it cross my mind. What if I knock her up? But I have extreme belief in my own ability to control my load.
Got you. Yeah, that's some serious shit to be talking about. So what if you got a female pregnant and she said, I'm keeping it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. And I'm a lick.
So how would you expect Leonard to respond to that?
I don't know. Probably more sensitively than I would regard her having the same issue.
You think she would allow the children to meet?
I mean, I hate to break it to her, but I feel like that kid, I need that kid, actually, really. Yeah, I'm not trusting this random girl. As soon as that kid pops out, I'm taking him. I'm going to run out of the hospital.
But if she got pregnant...
Get the hell out of here. I realize as we're having this conversation that my double standard is quite extreme. Yeah.
And that's why a lot of black women are angry, because me and black men, they the same way. Black men cannot deal with the things that black women deal with when it comes to us. If they did half of the shit to us that we do to them.
Do you think black men cheat more than white men?
No, because you guys take advantage and you guys f all the black women that you employ at minimum wage.
I feel like black women don't really even want to f us as white men. It's just
well, they figure like if they do, it won't make a difference. Dude at home won't be able to tell.
How much you want to bet that the woke Google AI does not give me an honest answer? Oh, see, look, they just link out to a bunch of studies. I'm not reading a goddamn study, and none of the studies seem to contain the results in the title. Men who earn less than their women are more likely to cheat. That's counterintuitive, huh?
It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. So where are we at here? Okay. So you want to address the Blueface and Munchie B conversation?
Yes, it's like it's giving hate.
It's giving hate.
It's giving hate because it just don't make sense. His whole thing is he's tripping because Blueface dissed 2 Blood neighborhoods, right?
Okay. In his song, his comeback song, he dissed a bunch of hoods.
Like a couple neighborhoods he dissed, right? So if this is your reason for having this distaste towards Blueface, I can dig it. Then why do you continue to call Brick Baby your homeboy?
You see how I already knew. He mentioned this before.
No, let's listen.
We about to get right on your, you know what I mean? You think that you can sit there just because you have a social media platform and keep on mixing up all the neighborhood business and everything that us do over here. You know what I mean? And then don't have no rebuttal. First and foremost, I called you a stain because I'm an op.
Okay.
That's old or what?
It's Brick Baby in jail. But this is prior to. So what I'm saying is, and no disrespect to my cats out the jungles, I'm just painting a picture on this dude that's antagonizing it, right? Because I see what he doing. He hating on the fact that Blueface home. He hating on the fact that he tied to me. And he hating on the fact that the whole 2 years he was gone, he couldn't get it in that lane of his, right? Well, you always say Brick Baby's your partner. Brick Baby's your dog, so you can't hate one Crip for dissing the same way the other Crip diss. You can no longer use that as a reason why you got an issue with Blueface. Because if you got an issue with him, then you should have an issue with Brick. who is your direct enemy as well. It's a little confusing.
Yeah, okay. I feel
you know, hey, listen, end of the day, then this goes, it ain't a Crip alive, it ain't a Blood or Paru or Hoover alive that ain't diss they opposition.
Yeah.
Wack, you ever diss to C, you damn right.
That's why
you ask Ant Hefe ever diss to B, he gonna tell you damn right.
That's why the DW Flame and Brick Baby thing was so interesting to people, because it was this brief moment of seeing how a neighborhood hater talks when they're not on camera.
Well, Brick kind of, he folded in that situation. It was unfortunate.
He just didn't even engage it at all.
He was in he got put in a situation where he was forced to react, or he should have been, right? He made the decision he made for whatever reason. And like, you know, but I'm just saying, I'm looking at this dude like, you going, and Blueface ain't finna respond to you. Boy, he don't even know who you are.
Who, Munchie?
He don't know no.
He did respond to him.
Listen, he responded to him once, twice.
He made an Instagram video.
That was it. But before Blueface went to jail, he didn't know no Munchie B was, bro.
Right. Well, we didn't really see Blueface dissing a bunch of random neighborhoods before he went to jail, too. That was kind of a surprise, right?
Man, I'm his manager. If it wasn't in the video, it was some slick shit said in the song. And that's him. He young, he coming up, he banging. That's what it is. You getting these videos, his homies standing around him, they throwing up what they throwing up, and all. That's just what it is, right? So, you know, dudes get out of jail, they feel some kind of way. Maybe you went through something, I don't know. Another thing, what is he talking about? Going to yard is, only time it's mandatory to go to yard is the A, when it's time to get off. B, if a meeting is called. Man, can't no man tell no man when he got to go to yard, when he can't go to yard, unless you's a mark. Like, that's just weird. Especially now, these dudes got these cell phones. They don't want to go to yard.
Yeah.
Their yard is a cell phone.
Right.
Right? So I don't know. It's just, and I get it, because dude is like, he over there on the felon platform. Right? I'm going to keep it 100.
Is he even still on there? I feel like he just mostly makes his own content.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, he been exposed that he worked for the police. He been exposed that he give up information. You been exposed that you done been in jail 8 times and you still getting ORs. I'm trying to figure out what's your issue with Blueface. It can't be that, because you say Brick Baby is your dog. And he said the same thing.
But if Brick Baby put out a song dissing Inglewood families by name, don't you think that would trigger Munchie having something to say?
He ain't diss Inglewood families.
Blueface didn't, yeah. But
he didn't.
You know.
The same thing Brick Baby dissed, he dissed.
Yeah. It is kind of hard for me to imagine how he could be consistent there, because... You know.
Nigga, I don't get it, but he be all right.
The gangbanging shit is all picking and choosing. Let's be real.
No, that's a fact. It's selective politicking.
Yeah.
I'm the first to tell a dude that.
Yeah.
It's selective politicking all day long.
But okay, don't you agree that it is a very strange decision for Blueface to have gone away from society for 2 years and then come back? And like, you know, people probably expect him to be more focused on just living a great life or being comfortable or hanging out with all these many, many bitches, etc. And instead, it seems like his mind is on his ops. That seems very strange to a lot of people.
If his mind, bro, we didn't did 2-3 songs. You just had a video yesterday.
Yeah, but
that's that's a great turn-up song.
One of the things that's gone viral was him dissing all these hoods in this verse that he did, and then the other thing was him having a bunch of hoods whacked out on his face.
Well, what's whacked out on his face?
I don't know, a bunch of baseball logos. I don't know how that shit works, but
what's whacked out on his face?
Are those all positive tattoos on his face? I thought it was some anti as well. I don't know.
He been had to watch that schoolyard crib.
Yeah.
The W, that's just.
So the Walgreens thing, what is that?
That's just West. That's just the West.
Oh, okay. So I'm taking it the wrong way. I thought.
Blame Mac 10 for that.
I'm gonna not hit him up about that.
Mac 10 was Mac 10 shit.
Oh, okay. I mean, I just saw people saying it was whackouts on his face. I don't fucking know.
The little what is it? The messenger thing. That was already there. I was there before he left. I mean, in the day, Blueface is a man, and he gonna do what he want to do for his own reasons. Now, unless you a man and you attracted to that man, which I don't think he don't want you around him anyway, would I give a damn about what a man do to his face, bro? I could look at you because I have no tattoos on my face and say, pass judgment on you, right? But that's what
I got a mean Lisa.
That's what you wanted to do. So at the end of the day, I mean, it's crazy. Munchie can't see what's on his face anyway.
He's heard things.
He got to get a description.
There's part of me that wants to get my whole face done, even though I'm like 14 years older than Blueface.
So you would do that?
I mean, part of me wants to do it, but part of me, another much more significant part of me, feels like that would just be like a weird thing to do as a guy in his 40s.
Listen, man, you only live once. Do it how you want to do it when you want to do it. I'm just confused. When I met the man, he had a Ben Franklin on the whole side of his face.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. So whatever he choose to do is what he choose to do, as long as he can live with himself.
The other thing that Munchie was getting on his case about, and I forgot to ask him about this when I was interviewing him, but he's taking issue with the fact that he got put on at 18 or 19. What's your thoughts on that?
Bro, I got put on my neighborhood when I was 12 years old, right? And that's because, you know, my parents probably really wasn't there the way they were supposed to. You got to understand, Blueface was an athlete. He went to college for a year. He checked himself out.
Right.
He was a star football player. You know, so we got to applaud his mother or, you know, his parents, you know what I mean, in that case, for keeping him away from it for so long. At the end of the day, it's like you looking for something. It's a bunch of cats that start gang banging at 16, 17, 18, 19. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason. Like now it's the dudes that's 30. I watched some motherfucker get put on in the haciendas. He was like 30-something years old. That's a little different, but it's like you pick it. He's 18, 19. That's a teenager.
If it's weird to do it when you're 18, but it's normal to do it when you're 15, doesn't that feel...
That's weird.
It feels a little like, oh, if you're an adult and you make this decision, then it's f***ed up. But if you're a child and you make this decision, it's okay. It's kind of like... aren't you inherently then saying that this is a decision that an adult should never make? Because guess what? Every child is a future adult.
Listen, bro, end of the day, dude's opinion really don't matter. He really ain't nobody, a blind dude. And, you know, he talking about a bunch of shit that don't make sense. Bro, talk about you turning in information from the streets to the police. Talk about that.
I don't know nothing about that.
We got the record.
How you feel about me and Munchie doing a porn scene together?
Show business. The nigga.
With a woman, not gay.
Bro, listen, he's perfect for it. Just bring some peanut butter.
No. That
He's
never happened.
perfect.
That never happened.
Brings the peanut butter.
That's old wives.
That's it. Straight up. Shout out to 4-Leaf. We doing an exclusive next week.
Yeah?
That's a fact.
What are you doing with him? Ain't he getting out soon?
We're going to have Blueface and 4-Leaf. They're going to do their little, 4-Leaf going to break down the Blueface, what steps they took into splitting Munchie B's cheeks apart and rubbing peanut butter. They squirted it. He said, then they punched it in there. He said and it was splatting everywhere. You know.
I feel like this is you making up a gay scenario that didn't take place.
What you mean?
Footage or I don't buy it?
Footage.
Yeah.
We talking about the LA County Jail. The niggas that did it, 2 6-0s, 140 called the dog. He said 4-Leaf would never come out and say it. 40 came out a couple weeks ago and said it. Yes, it happened. I sent him. I supervised it. I watched it. One of the 6-0s is still living. The other one's dead.
Confessing to a booty hit is insane.
Ain't a booty hit. They just violated him.
Right.
The homies, Bloods from BNG, K5, stamped it. And he was a nigga in that county jail.
I wish I hadn't brought it up, but shout out to my man Munchie. But, I mean, whatever. What? Don't smirk at me.
HK.
Don't talk about a man and then smile at me.
They didn't him. They just put peanut butter in his butt cheeks.
I don't know.
Nigga didn't shower for 2 days. It's thin toilet paper in there. It's hard to get that off.
What the? This is deranged. We both went to Miami since we last.
Yeah, I was out there a week.
You missed last week's episode.
I was out there. I tried to do a double down, but she wasn't available.
I wasn't available. Why did you end up heading in there for?
Nothing but sports. We had our second event, our second boxing event.
Oh, the boxing match.
The Biggs brothers came down out of Brooklyn. Zab Judah's father came down. Antonio Tarver was there. His fighter was there. He won. Charleston White pulled up. He came in and supported the event.
And notably, you put me on the phone with him.
Yeah.
How did you convince him to do content in the future with no jumper, which is what he said, even though we don't know if that's actually
that's a fact.
What'd you say? Well, how'd that conversation
I told him, I said, bro, you should sit down with Adam. He said, I don't fuck with him. I said, that's the reason why you should sit down with him. I said, we can't duck no conversations.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I said, he a good dude, bro. He looked at me and said, Whack. I said, he a good dude. He said, all right. I said, I'm going to FaceTime him so he can hear it come out your mouth. He said, I said I'll never fuck with him, but you know what, Whack, every time I run into you, you give me some good game, and the build is always strong. He said, I'm going to do it. And that's when he got.
You think we should chase that one down and go out to Miami and do it, or you think we should just wait till he comes around here?
Either one, whatever's first. I think you should get it done. If he's out there, great to get it done. I mean, we can kind of set it up that you can do it at Aiden's spot, and that'll be a good thing for you. I can call Aiden and Adam gonna interview, and then you can do a cross thing with Aiden.
So how'd you end up on that stream that night with 6ix9ine, Aiden, and Ak?
Well, it was actually supposed to be the night before.
Okay. Because
I actually flew into Orlando, had a meeting with my business partner, our investor, Akin, our Nigerian partner. Shout out to Steve Marcano. And then I drove at that meeting from 10 to 12, and we were supposed to start the stream in Miami. Or not Miami, up at 6ix9ine's house at 5. So we drove straight there, but Ak missed his flight or was delayed. So we had to move it to the next day. So we had already planned it. Everybody to be there. Everybody but Charleston. Charleston, we wasn't in the conversation. But while we were there, they like, Whack, Charleston in town. You know what I mean? I said, tell him pull up. And they looked at me. You got to understand, bro, anything that we're doing on camera, it ain't gangster to me. It's on camera.
Okay.
Right? So, and I understand.
In reference to what?
Anything.
Who's doing any gangster shit out there?
No, what I'm saying, I think a lot of people, they feed in it. I think these people don't know what real beef is.
Okay, but who are you supposed to have beef with?
Charleston.
But that's been over. You guys did a whole podcast.
Yeah, but he started talking crazy after that.
Oh, okay.
But
right,
Charleston's going to play. Charleston's going to get up and check the algorithm. Whatever ringing in the algorithm, he going at it. That's him. You get what I'm saying? So
you kind of need to accept that about certain people. Acts like that too.
A lot of people do that.
You just kind of know that, if there's something in the news, acts like your personal relationship is probably it might do something to lessen how hard he goes, but ultimately he clearly puts his content above relationships.
Everything. So I went down there. We had that meeting. We did that stream. Nothing but sports. We had our event, which was a successful night. Dude with the WEC lost his belt. Then I was also able to go down there and ink a deal for the Fresh Out of Love TV show with Blueface, Dr. Unk with 607 Unk. And
Dr. Unk is a show with 607 Unk.
Yeah, and then I inked a deal for academics for his reality show. So
and these are all going to appear on what network?
Nothing But Content.
Okay.
Which will come out on Truth
NBC?
TV. Truth TV. That's the platform to be placed on.
I'm just saying NBC already exists. Nothing But Content.
Don't matter. We're Nothing But Content. So we got Nothing But Sports where our boxing happens, and Nothing But Content where everything else is going to be coming out.
What's Dr. Unk going to do? It's going to be like Dr. Oz?
Well, Dr. Unk will be actually introduced in Blueface's reality show when we start shooting next month, December. So, y'all got to stay tuned. I'm going to take 607 and cross him over into something else outside of his 607 character.
And what's he going to do? He's going to be a doctor?
He's going to be a therapist, psychiatrist.
Okay.
And I got contracts with some of the places where some people who have some mental issues, he's going to be sitting down with them. along with a few other celebrities.
And is this like a comedy thing?
Reality show. I mean, comedy / real / you know.
I mean, he's not really licensed to be a therapist.
I'm a therapist at times, aren't you?
Not legally.
Oh, okay. Well, you got to have a license to be a therapist to somebody?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I mean, you could use the word therapist in a different way, but generally, Vice had a show called like The Therapist, and the guy was a therapist.
Yeah, that's cool. Shout out to Vice, but our show is going to be what it's going to be. So I inked those deals, got those budgets. What else did we like? Oh, my guy, High, Chop House in Wynwood. Is it Wynwood? Wynwood, Chop House, crazy grand opening. My business partner, High, my Jewish partner. 2 stories. It was great. He rolled out the red carpet for us. We went and did that. And headliner Mike and Liv, we went out there and got some things done with him. So, and then the club out there, we just cleared all our permits. So now we can start building on the club in Hollywood, Florida.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah, man. Listen. I tell people all the time, life is what you make it to be. You got your ups, you got your downs. So it's like you got to hustle though. You got to get up and go get it.
Why do you think Florida is the place for you to be doing all these things?
Our boxing license hangs in Florida. The club is in Florida. A lot of the, 6ix9ine's over there. That's my business partner. Act loves to come down. Like, I got to shoot acts.
What is 6ix9ine your business partner on?
Huh?
What are you doing with him?
I'm setting up the fight with him and Aiden.
Oh, okay. So you think he's going to fight Blueface?
No.
He's going to fight someone
I'm
else.
set up to fight with him and Aiden Ross.
Aiden Ross is going to box?
6ix9ine.
Really?
Yeah, the budget's almost clear.
And this is going to be on...
It was on the stream. It happened.
They talked about it on there?
On the stream, yeah. We started putting together on the stream. I made the call.
How long was that stream?
It was about 75,000 people in there. The stream probably about 3 hours, 4 hours.
Okay.
3-4
Aiden
hours.
Ross is going to fight?
Yeah, he the one who told me to put it together.
I thought Blueface and 6ix9ine was the fight.
No, Blueface and Swaggy P, Nick Young, and I just inked that deal yesterday. They're fighting. And, our hopes are to get in front of Jake Paul.
Okay.
Blueface fighting 6ix9ine is like Jake Paul fighting Javante Davis. It just don't make sense.
Why?
Blueface has hands.
Why does it not make sense, though?
Blueface could box. He's 6'3".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 6'9" is about 5'8".
No fighting history that we really know about.
Yeah, like what are we doing? That don't even make sense. But it's a big bag in it for 6ix9ine and Aiden.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
And shout out to my business partner, the same dude who wants to give you the bag.
So you want me to fight on the same card, or I would have a separate card?
Whatever you want to do. They want to give you a bag too. I told you that. It's still on the table. It's crazy because Remo calls me a week ago. Yeah, man, I was talking to Adam about, I think he should this. I said, what? I didn't tell Adam for a month I had a bag for him. He didn't tell you? No, Wack, he ain't mentioned nothing to me. He told me, give it a go.
I mean, you say it, but you kind of say it like in passing. Like,
no, what do you mean?
If you actually were to like email me a contract or some shit and be like, hey,
bro, I can have that done by tomorrow. You have to understand the people I do business with, they're the owners. They ain't gotta. I called Remo, it was about 11 at night. Said, Remo, watch this. Called him. Hey, bro, the Adam 22 fight who we was setting up with. Wack, I'm waiting on you. You got, because, he was under. Yeah. I got him up there.
Okay.
Right? And he said, Wack, I'm waiting on you. We've never denied you. So I can have that contract. If I text him right now, that contract could start getting done tomorrow. By next week, you be inked with a deposit.
Why does everybody else get to fight and I got to fight somebody who's all swole and shit?
I think you can win, personally.
I want to fight Aiden Ross.
As a brother,
no offense, Aiden, I love you, but
you're too big for Aiden.
That's what I'm saying.
You're too big for Aiden.
It's like really my ideal kind of fight is one that I could like easily win.
You're too big for Aiden.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't put you in there with Blueface.
Hell no.
I wouldn't do that. Listen, look,
especially not the big, strong new Blueface.
Dude got hands.
Blueface before, I don't know.
Nephew got hands. I'm telling you, he athletic.
Yeah.
Right? And he's a thinker.
Okay.
Right? I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, no, we're not doing that. Like, nigga, you who you are to me. That's my partner. We're not. You guys would have to tell me, Wack, we want to do this. I would be totally against. But that, bro, let me put you with my trainers, with Blues trainers. Got a rushing team over there. I guarantee you'll be right.
Where are they training
at? Studio City.
Oh shit!
Right on Ventura. Yeah.
Ventura?
Yeah, on Ventura, but they got a gym, everything. They're gonna do the meal prepping, physical, but training, everything. That's how I got Blueface right.
The boxing gym also does the meal prep.
They gonna establish everything for you.
Wow.
A to Z.
Look at that.
Dude named David. David like 23, 24 and 1 or 2. Him and his dad trained him.
Lock me in. I'm ready to fight.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
All right.
We got to talk about the money for sure, but I mean.
Got you. I'm going to send that text. But
I need something to spice my life up, you know?
I really believe, brother, I'm going to be real. I promise you, I really believe you're going to win. I swear to God.
That's probably what I would tell somebody if I didn't believe that they were going to win also.
No, I think you can win, bro. For one, you're a thinker.
I feel like that's not as helpful as you're making it sound.
Listen, what they're
you need to
do,
actually know how to fight. You can't just think about it.
What they're going to do, right, they're going to sharpen up your skills. They're going to get you right. They're going to get you stronger. They're going to analyze your opponent. They're going to teach you how to beat him. You see what I'm saying? And I think one or two good ones and that frustration kicks in with your dumbass laugh that you will do in the middle of a goddamn round and knowing how to avoid, stay away. You tall, bro.
I am tall.
You got height. I don't, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's a lot.
And you're just 100% not interested. Come on. You fighting somebody. Come on. There's got to be somebody good out there for you.
I'm going to be real. It was a whole
Tyson.
lot of, listen, it was a whole lot of money on the table, right? And all my business partners, people that ain't part of this world was like, that doesn't fit all of this. Like without the things I really do, like the people that do this shit with us,
yeah,
you would understand it because, you.
But you realize at one point Vince McMahon got on steroids and was wrestling.
Yeah, but he was a wrestler.
No.
And he went to.
He wasn't a wrestler for like forever. And then finally he decided to wrestle because they basically didn't have any stars at that time. The league really needed somebody as famous as him to get in there and mix it up.
Yeah.
It worked.
You know what? I would think about it. I really want to do it. But 2 or 3 of my business partners that they like, you can't do that right now. What are you doing? You got this and this and this going on. Like you got to sit in that seat.
That's how I know I really care about you, because I would not let any of those things stop me. I would say, no, get in there.
One dude told me, have you seen Don King get in the ring?
I got a good opponent for you. You ready?
It got to be somebody that's.
No, I got the perfect one.
That hasn't crossed, because some dudes didn't cross that line.
No. This guy hasn't crossed any line. Dave Blunt's.
Dave Blunt. Oh, the big dude. Come on, man. You can't.
You don't think people would tune in to see that?
Yeah, they would, but like, I don't. They probably would, but like, that's crazy. I would put him in there with Flacco.
It's crazy, but he might be just the lunatic you're looking for.
Flacco and Dave.
Flacco versus you.
No, Flacco versus Dave Blunt. That's
Dave
the real
Blunt.
big dude.
Making it singular is hella funny. Flacco does need to fight somebody though. Like if I'm getting on this card, I need Flacco on the opening card for sure.
Small. Bro, he's losing weight. I can see it when I watch his content.
Yeah, actually, he's not going to fight because of the surgery. Flacco versus Ack though, I think you're going to find that Ack would tower over Flacco, and because isn't
balls
like,
too though?
Isn't Ack like 6'1" or something, like 6?
He about 6 feet.
Isn't Flacco like 5'3"?
Nah, well, I don't know. He be having on these fucking boots. I don't know how tall Flacco is, but Ack, I would advise Ack against that.
Ack is skinny now.
Ack's about just seen him.
I think Ack is on Ozempic. That's just my guess. I don't think
so. I think he said he changed up his diet. I would advise Ack against Ack's a boss.
Ack has previously had one of the worst diets ever. Like he would only eat Applebee's and shit.
And McDonald's. He had a McDonald's card.
Yeah.
Remember they canceled him?
Remember they exposed his email, and it was just like McDonald's and like Applebee's back to back to back. No, but okay, this is my logic of why I think Ack probably is on Ozempic, is because he seems like he's lost a ton of weight. I think somebody said that he lost over 100 pounds. That's a shitload. Normally people who
Ack ain't lost no 100 pounds.
You don't believe it?
I just seen him.
I think you're forgetting how fat he used to be, though. He lost a lot of weight. But all I'm saying is that people who lose 100 pounds typically are working out on social media, or at least like talking about working out, because working out sucks so bad that like if you're doing it, you're probably talking about it. Or if you're massively switching up your diet also, like that's another thing that like you're just going to talk about it. And I haven't really heard him talk about working out or dieting. So I feel like it would just make way more sense. Also, like half of America is on Ozempic at this point.
Yo, I seen some shit said that Ozempic is making people go blind.
Maybe that happened to
Destroying the liver and making people go blind.
I mean, I'm going to assume that that's an incredibly small percentage since they're like prescribing it left and right. They're putting people on it all over the place.
I told people, I said, bro, in about 5 years, we're going to hear, if you've taken this, join this class action lawsuit.
But why people always assume that every drug that has a powerful effect is also going to have like an extreme negative side effect. And that's just not always true.
Well, you're taking insulin or something, right?
I don't know exactly
you're
how it
taking
works,
something that your body doesn't need.
But what's better, taking this drug that might have some side effects that people aren't necessarily aware of, or wearing 200 pounds of blubber on the outside of your body that is absolutely going to cause you to die a couple decades early?
You're right. You could be right.
Yeah.
Shout out Blueface. We got a hit coming out. We got a crazy anthem produced by Hit Boy, OC, Chris, Zoe Saba. What's my guy's name? Is it Frank Nitty?
Yeah, something like
that. It went up.
No, it was a good session.
Went up.
One of the girls, one of the video girls.
She wants to come to Plug Talk.
She wants to come to Plug Talk. Yeah.
Yeah, the little Asian girl.
Yeah, and she used to be China Mac's girlfriend.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should hear the name of the Mac.
You kind of read my mind. The return of the Mac. But you want to know the crazy thing about her? It's actually a really weird story. Is that 2012? I'm at a club in Long Beach. I meet an Asian girl with tattoos. It's her. We hang out the next day. Do not nothing like that. But she was talking about a bunch of gangster shit, like talking about so-and-so getting shot at and this person shot at that person, whatever. I'm a white boy. I'm fresh out of New York at that time. I've only been there for like a year or two. So this is all extremely foreign to me. I'm like, what the f? This girl's on some crazy gangster shit. Like that's wild. We never hang out again. 8 years later, China Mac walks in to do an interview. He's got her with him. And everybody, like all the fans were like, oh, Adam did not. But then I didn't see her for like 4 or 5 years until I seen her at that video shoot yesterday.
Yeah, she was cool.
6ix9ine career resurgence seems to be underway. It feels like we kind of have to thank Vlad for that, because I'm going to be real. He's done a lot of other content, and the Vlad content seems to have just kind of captured the people way more than most of the other content that he's doing. Something about the rigid formula of the Vlad content seems to have been the perfect content for people who are craving some 6ix9ine action.
Well, I think he's done a great job. I've said this time and time again. I think people were being racist because he's a Latin kid.
That's pretty much what he said.
Because when the black people told, it wasn't a problem. So what 6ix9ine has done is he's come out and embraced some of his comrades and said, see, he told, he's just like me. He's just like me. He's just like me. It's Max B just came on, right? So at this point in time, if you're going to get mad at me, trip on me, you got to trip on them. Or if you're going to accept them, you got to accept me. And I think people is kind of like just over it and like, you know what? Who cares?
Yeah.
And now who he's always been, right, is on a Vlad camera, 3-4 hour segment, did like 16 million views already.
Yeah.
And that's just part one. He got a part two.
Yeah.
Then a part 3 with 6ix9ine interviewing him. So at this point in time, those people that missed who 6ix9ine was in those earlier years are now getting a chance to see him. And I'm gonna be real, the YouTube streets is flat right now. So he did it at the right time.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, it's been kind of dead. Rap is dead, and then the rap content space kind of dead as well.
I've been watching these people views. Some of these people that do like 15, 20, 30,000, right, in a day. I'm watching 8 hours later, 2,200. You know what I'm saying? And they're struggling to talk about anything. What I've intentionally done is fall back, because a lot of them will react to stuff I do. So I'll fall back. I can get on there like you can, and we just go to blamming and talking, and it's just what it is.
So you're starving the streets intentionally.
That's a fact. I mean, listen, I want to see what those dudes who say they this and that, let me see how you contribute to it. I can go on there right now and start a fire and get in people content for the next 3-4 days.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I hit up viewstats.com the other day and checked out how a bunch of our competitors are doing, and it's kind of dark for a lot of people. Yeah.
They're feeding on each other.
A lot of people who left No Jumper, it's not good. Like people who were doing 1 million views a month and are now doing 200-300K a month. But you want to know the trick that a lot of people are employing is that the view count doesn't look that bad until you look at the split between long form views and shorts. A lot of people, the shorts are like 80% of their channel at this point, and that's like the only way that they're even able to keep impressions up. It's kind of crazy.
Which me and you both know to pay on something that's
it's non-existent. It's like 1%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, it's crazy. But as far as 6ix9ine, you think that he's staying out? He seemed like he was kind of like pessimistic, and then his manager Dawn was basically saying that he didn't really think 6ix9ine was going to go in.
He gonna do some time, 3 to 9 months. Worst case scenario. I mean, I hope they allow him to stay out on his ankle bracelet, because I got some TV shit for him to do as well. I'm working on a something for him with him and 1090. You know what I mean? I think that'll be a great show. You know, I'm just kind of
6ix9ine and 1090, consistent show.
Yeah.
On TV.
Yeah.
So you're going all in on this TV direction, huh? Ever since Dosh Network didn't really pan out.
Well, what it was half of this shit I had for Dosh. So I mean, things happen for a reason. Now I got a network. You know, and I'm sitting at the table with Jared Flood and Steve Marcano and people like that, and my man Akin. And, you know, a lot of people don't know who Jared is. Well, you go Google him. He runs Truth TV, which controls Trump media, right? So, you know, we're business partners, so now it ain't a problem. It's like, that's your spot. That's your thing. We launching this day. Go.
Wow, so you're going to combine Truth Social and hip-hop.
There it goes. Yeah, we're going to be the only one in that lane. On that platform.
That's exactly what we need, for sure.
You get what I'm saying? So, but like I said, it's opened up doors for other things. Other things for us to do, I believe, is other things that we can do in No Jumper. You know, let's switch gears, jump in some other lanes. And I'm gonna be real, people can't. You know, No Jumper could get in lanes that people can't get in.
Like what?
When it comes to the artist development side of it. You know what I'm saying, with these underground artists, right? People don't, they had come to this platform to see that. You get what I'm saying? And we got enough resources as far as our streaming teams. You know, a lot of people that you know, a lot of people I know, that we can like really put together the right thing and become that platform, which in turn sends us to the labels. So now the labels looking at us like, hey, you got that guy, you're the place to go. Can we put them through your machine?
But you're not being persuaded that hip hop is dead, because you know people are saying that like right now is probably one of the worst times to sign an artist because there's been so few artists popping off in recent months. Well,
it's in a reset. You know what I'm saying? And like those that ain't scared of the murky waters, they'll see themselves through it. It's in a reset. It's been in a reset.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like what it used to be. You can't be one-dimensional and win in hip-hop. If you look at Blueface, what's going on with him? The women conversation, that's TV.
Yeah.
He's in the studio, that's music. Boxing, that's sports.
Uh-huh.
Right? So you kind of, and then from that comes merch deals. And then it's tour. Mm-hmm. The tour people's calling. Whack, we ready to go. Can we schedule April, May? Right? So you can't just be cool in the corner depending on some lyrics. Because at this point in time, there's no more artist development. Times are bad. There's a small percentage of people who have the money to put into themselves, and then the people that do have the money to put into themselves don't know what to do. Right? So that's where guys like us and a platform like this comes in at, is wide open.
Don't you think, like, my guess would be that the next strain of hip hop that becomes mainstream and that pops off on a major level and really gets the attention of the masses and brings in lots of new hip hop fans, etc., is not going to be street oriented at all.
Definitely not.
It feels like the next wave is going to be like an Odd Future type moment.
Listen, I told a dude the other day, yo, Whack, listen, I just walked out 10. I'm gangster. I did this, I did that. I got street cred. I called dogs in my hood. You know what I told him? You ain't weird enough for me to do business with you.
Weird.
Shout out to Black Bear. Yeah, we working on that Blueface feature.
Black Bear, the white boys singer dude?
That's my guy.
How the fuck you know him?
That's my guy.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? So we working on that. We putting that together. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Lena went and saw him in concert many years ago.
Oh, he was there that night.
Where?
At the video.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever met him.
R&B got a picture with him.
Black Bear. I'm going to put artist so that it doesn't show me a bunch of bears. He was there yesterday. Oh, was he?
Bro, listen.
What's this Black Bear up to, man? I ain't heard about him in a minute.
Hold on.
Damn, he was there?
Yeah, Black Bear was there. I'm telling you he was there.
It was pretty easy to, like, spot human being. Okay. I'm just very surprised you even know who he is. Damn, are they going to make it so that Instagram pages just show fucking play music again? Oh, she got a pic with him.
Yeah, like, shout out Black Bear. So he's going to produce and he's going to do a feature with Blueface for me.
Her son listens to Black Bear.
Exactly, both of them.
How old is her son?
He'll be 18 this month and the other one's 11.
Wow.
17 and 11.
His most recent photo has 300,000 likes. So
right.
I guess he's doing all right.
So, you got a song on there with a couple billion streams.
Yeah.
When I went to the Masked Singer with the Nick Cannon thing, then they put that damn song on. All the kids went crazy. It was a bunch of black kids there too.
Really?
Yeah. So and he's rapping.
Really? All right. I haven't listened to his music in at least 6-7 years. Yeah.
I'm about to sing you his joint. He's rapping.
6-7. Okay. Max B's out. The people are loving him. He's going around. He's getting a great reception from people. Then meanwhile, of course, we have the Grinch, Whack 100 out here spreading holiday gloom, letting everybody know how he feels about him. I watched a 1090 Jake video. I watched a 1090 Jake video about it. And by the end of that video, I was like, okay, what are we even talking about?
What did 1090 tell me when I called him the other day on the phone, baby?
Explain
1090
what Max B did
said,
wrong.
Whack, I don't have the paperwork you got. What the f*** do you got? And I read it. He said, I don't have that.
Oh. So that video he made was not up to date.
He's waiting for me to listen. I intentionally haven't reacted to it.
Okay.
I did that months ago. We've been ran that content. They didn't resurface the clips from our show.
The thing that 1090 read on the video he did was basically like, when the cops came to Max B, they were asking him about the girl that gave them the initial intelligence about the guy that was going to get robbed, who ended up getting killed. And that basically Max B stated the name of the girl and where she worked. And from 1090's perception.
And where she worked, right?
Okay.
Okay. 1090
is that the entirety of... No, that's not it.
So what he didn't have, he said, Whack, but I didn't have that.
Uh-huh.
So I read it to him. Wingate, who is Max B,
Yeah.
also argues that the court erroneously failed to find any mitigating factors. Specifically, he argued that his conduct was a result of circumstances unlikely to recur because he would have nothing more to do with Conway. Chick, right?
Okay.
He also argues that he, Wingate, cooperated with law enforcement authorities by helping them locate Conway. Hey, listen, bro, I'm not here to debate with the civilians. I'm not here to debate with those. I have nothing against Max B. I don't know Max B. I've been laying low out of respect to French Montana, just keeping it gangster because I could have been lit the fire. You bring it up, so we're going to talk about it. When I called 1090 and read him that, he said, whack, I've never seen that. I don't have that. Go ahead, run it, and then send it to me. I'm going to react accordingly. If I had that, I wouldn't have took that stance. But listen, anytime you cooperate with law enforcement, right?
But so you don't have a record of the actual cooperation. You just have a record of him, when doing his appeal, stating that he had cooperated.
Here's the thing. When you file an appeal, everything has come out.
Uh-huh.
Shit that you didn't see in the other previous paperwork.
Okay.
Right? So at that point, when he's saying, listen, I cooperated with law enforcement and helped you find the person, she went to jail. She did like 5-10 years, some shit.
Yeah.
Pooh Sims is the guy, his brother, doing the 120, which he's the one that direct me where to go find these things. I got phone call recordings with him. So, he's out. I see my man French with him, so I wasn't in no hurry to trip. My whole thing is he don't mention me. I wasn't going to mention him out of respect to French. We've already ran this content 18 months ago on the 100 Side Clubhouse. So it was nothing new. I've talked about this on our show.
Okay.
Months back, And what I don't like is they say, Wax going at New York. Nah, listen, man. If it's an individual, it's that individual. If he happened to be from New York, California, Philadelphia, that's just where he happened to be from. No one individual is the voice of a whole state.
Right.
That ain't what it is. But
I think I don't really see you holding back on anybody who's accused of snitching out here so much.
I don't care. Like, I didn't ran it.
I mean, I have seen you play favorites, but I wouldn't say that you do that most of the time.
I don't play favorites. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
But there's definitely been people who have been accused of shit where you're kind of like,
well, no,
I don't want to talk about that.
I don't. If somebody told me Adam's a snitch, I'm gonna be like, he's not. He's a civilian.
Right. I'm out of the question.
I don't care what you put in front of me. So a lot of these people are trying to pin these things on people that they don't come from that lifestyle. Now that's just me. I don't see it that way.
I'm dying to snitch.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, with teachers on, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. It's just content. You get what I'm saying? But you're not gonna tell me that I can't read.
I mean, it's weird to say like, oh, Wack is just going at New York. It's like,
everybody.
Why would New York want to protect a rat if that is the case? I'm not saying that it is necessarily. I'm not the person who should be making the judgment of that. But why would you want a whole state / the biggest city in America, the most populated city in America, I guess, to protect somebody who broke the foremost street code at a moment in time where it feels like the streets are less important than they've ever been in hip hop?
And my thing is this, I don't even care about the individual. My message be to the kids and youth, because a lot of them listen to these people lyrics and they follow them. They like, yo, he's this, he that. I want to be just like him. No, he's a rat. He's lying to you. Everything he's telling you to do, he didn't stand up to. Go the other way. Go to the military, go to school, trade school. Go do something different. It ain't even about them. I care less about them.
You ever listen to Max B?
I don't know nothing about him. I ain't never heard his music. He's 47 years old. Times have changed. I do know he wasn't mainstream before he left. So
he had some big songs though.
He wasn't bullshit. Big How.
Ballin'. I know it's a Jim Jones song, but he was like the person writing all this shit.
Is he got credit? Is his credits on
I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I mean, he never made it to like a super crazy mainstream level.
Well, listen,
but
if he ain't got writers' credits on it, I'm not gonna give him credit.
I can testify as a person who was in New York at that time that he was by far the hottest thing coming out of New York post, 50 and Cam and shit like that.
No.
He had the streets
Cap
on fire. I lived there. You were already in the old folks home by that point.
He wasn't. No, first of all, out of here. Me and K Slay, that dude left in 09.
If K Slay was here, he would testify to this as well.
No, he wouldn't, because you got Papoose, you got Troy Aves.
Papoose was so far before this.
Are you dumb or something?
Papoose got signed in the early 2000s. Right now, we're talking about like 2000. Yes, no, he did. He got signed in like 2004.
Nigga, I was doing motherfucking mixtape songs with Papoose and Stacey Adams in Miami in 07.
What year did Papoose get signed?
In 07, 08, we doing mixtape songs.
Okay, so
what are you talking about?
Papoose was lit when I first went to New York in 2004, but he didn't formally sign a deal to 2006. We're talking about later on. We're talking about
No, he didn't. The nigga went to jail in 09. How much later?
You talking about Max B?
Yeah.
Okay, but Max B.
Fuck out of here. You can't eliminate Pat from that.
What?
Nigga, that nigga won every Justo award that came out.
Yeah, but that was way before this. Papoose signed his deal after his original hype had already been a few years old.
I'm not like you. These is people I know. I've been in their homes. Motherfucker, we worked in studios. I brought them out here. They come out here to my parties. You can't, me and Slay's like this. He was signed a street sweeper. What the fuck are you talking about? Slay A&R'd my Sexy Can I project.
I know you've like hung out with these people, but I was actually a fan of these artists in real time.
Listen,
you're just like, oh yeah, some shit
Sexy Can I didn't drop till 07.
What?
07, 08. 07, 08. Pap was on fire back then.
See, look, 2004 is when Alphabetical Slaughter was released by Papoose, which was his first,
he didn't have his deal yet.
Yeah, no, and he signed his deal a couple years later, but by that point, I'm going to be honest with you, the hype had worn off.
Are you stupid? The nigga was in a full-fledged war with Uncle Murder.
Yeah, but
06, 07, 08.
He didn't really exactly have the streets on fire as a result of beefing with Uncle Murder. I'm going to be honest with you. It's okay.
You dumb
You weren't around. I'm just letting you know, as a person who was in New York at the time.
You goofy ass white boy.
You were all the way on the other side of the country driving trucks and fucking Ray J.
Nigga, you better Google Bridging the Gap. Google Bridging the Gap DJ K Slay. Let me show you. Nigga, I'm going to show you Prince when he was 100 pounds lighter. Google that. Huh? Yeah, tap any of them motherfuckers right there.
It's just like a random podcast episode from 2019?
No, Bridging the Gap. K Slay. Hit it.
2011.
Who was that? That's Prince right there. That's 11. Now, nigga, we already been moving about 7 years together already.
Okay.
Right? You can't tell me when shit was going on, bro.
I'm telling you that the time when Papoose was the biggest rapper in New York and the time where Max B was the biggest rapper in New York were very different time periods.
What I'm telling
Papoose's wave came before Max B's, and there's nobody in the world that would disagree with this.
Bro, Papoose 6, 7, 8, 9, all them years?
No.
What year Remy Ma went to jail?
Absolutely not.
Google what year Remy Ma went to jail.
Acting like Papoose was still hot as a rapper in 2009 is proof that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What year did Remy Ma go to jail?
We can just ask the AI. What year did Remy Ma go to jail? But you got to understand that
year?
2008.
That's my point.
Right.
Nigga, he was. What you mean? That's when that merger was going on.
Papoose's popular time period as a rapper.
Are you telling when he got with Remy Ma, that didn't add to his shit?
Not really, no.
You're dumb as f.
That was him doing reality TV.
No, that came
The
later.
reality TV party of life, it comes after the hot rapper party of life. Alphabetical Slaughter came out in 2004.
Reality TV came after Remy Ma got out of jail.
2008.
Reality TV came after Remy Ma got out of jail. You stupid as f. Nigga, he got with her. That's before she went to jail.
Okay.
You don't even make sense, nigga. Move on. God, you can't tell me about my brother, nigga. Listen, I helped him make decisions.
You're a fan.
Straight Stunt Magazine came out in 05, right?
You feel very passionate.
Straight Stunt Magazine came out in 05.
But you wasn't there. Huh? You was not around. You were all the way in Pacoima driving trucks. I was in New York buying the mixtapes as they came out.
Ask YG. Ask Kendrick. Ask G Malone. Ask all them niggas.
So you're trying to argue that Papoose was bigger than Max B in 2008.
I'm telling you, Papoose.
Wait. I just want you to go on record. Say it.
You doing
Papoose
the white
was
people
bigger than Max B in 2008.
This 2025, nigga. Not 1825. You stupid ass white boy. I'm telling you, Papoose was lit on fire with a major buzz in the city of New York, nigga, from fucking 6, 7, and 8. This nigga went to jail in 09.
So just for the record.
Fuck out of here.
So Papoose was bigger than Max B in 2008.
They was both underground.
No.
Max B ain't never
Max
went,
B
man.
was gigantic
You're
in 2008.
dumb.
You don't know because you were on the other side of the country.
Show me a song he had a rotation.
Okay.
Dummy, it's a 6-hour flight. You were scared to come this way. Wack was going that way.
I hadn't been over at that point.
What are you talking about, nigga? I was all through New York.
Yeah, I mean, look, a bunch of records.
Nigga,
I gotta have it. Sexy Love. Why you?
Nothing went.
There's complex articles about all the biggest Max B
mainstream.
songs. No,
nothing.
Okay.
He charted something.
We're gonna go. We're gonna look.
I'll give him his underground shit, but nigga, you ain't finna sit here like Pap wasn't moving and his buzz wasn't crazy.
No, Pap had already fell off by then. And I say that as somebody who's got. I love Pap, but musically,
bro, you just saw Remy Ma went to jail in 08. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Pap was buzzing. Nigga, the day she went to jail, that nigga was in Africa.
Confused.
The day she went to jail, he landed in Africa.
You are deeply confused.
This is a fact.
You're deeply confused.
This is a fact.
You weren't there.
You were nobody. You was a BMX nigga.
I was in New York buying the mixtape as they came out.
Nigga,
you telling me about this is like me trying to tell you about the history of LA rap.
You from New Hampshire, white boy.
And I was living in New York for 8 years at this point.
You couldn't even check in the W. You was broke, fucked up.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm going to tell you like I tell
What does that have to do with anything?
Let me tell you.
Hard.
You niggas wasn't around in this game.
You were on the other side of the country.
No, dummy. I was there. I could call Top Dog right now at TDE and he gonna tell you, whack ass damn near stayed in New York. You're dumb as fuck. Stupid as a motherfucker. You can't fuck with me.
So
the only motherfucker that got any leverage with that with me is Vlad. The rest of you niggas wasn't around, didn't have a voice. You was sidelined at home. Waiting for an article to come out.
says. In 2008, Max B was arguably the hotter rapper with significant street buzz, ghostwriting credits on major tracks, while Papoose was primarily an underground mixtape artist struggling with major label release issues. This is what anybody who was actually a fan of this music at that time could tell you, but you have no idea because you were on the West Coast and you have no clue.
What was the major label release issues?
He was signed to a label that wouldn't let him put an album out.
No, he was signed to Street Sweeper.
Yes.
No.
This was after that.
He was signed to Street. It ain't after that. Stupid. You're dumb as Slay had to motherfucking deal with Sony.
Literally.
You're dumb as
Every person out there who was paying attention to this music during this time period knows that you're wrong. And seeing you be so loudly wrong is proof that you're wrong about a lot of other things too.
What I'm telling you is this, bro. You were a fucking nobody.
No, I know. I know everything about this time period in hip hop. Yes, I was.
No, you wasn't.
You weren't listening to this music.
Was a nobody.
You weren't on the internet talking about this music every single day.
You could go find me.
Guess who was?
Put in Whack 100 Shade 45.
You're just guessing.
I was on the radio back then, dummy.
You were hanging on the radio station.
Ain't no hanging.
You're getting every detail of Papoose's career wrong because you have no clue what you're talking about. You said he was on Love and Hip Hop in 08, you stupid ass nigga.
I was speaking Remy Ma did 6-7 years. Remy Ma did 6-7 years before that happened. You dumb as f***. But for you to say Pap didn't have no presence in them streets of New York with his music back then, you're an idiot.
Look at this. Papoose had previously signed a substantial deal with Jive Records in 2006, but by September 2007, he and his manager, DJ K. Slay, had left the label due to creative differences in A&R hell, meaning he did not have major label support for a commercial album in 2008. He had no charting singles or albums that year.
Max B ain't had nothing charting. We're talking about the streets.
You sound like this might be the dumbest you've ever sounded.
No, you're dumb. Well, you admit that you were nobody back then, but a dumbass white kid running around. You was nobody.
I was a rap music fan.
You was nobody.
You are retroactively pretending to care about this era of music. That's one of your problems with me
is that you can't have that conversation.
You are retroactively pretending to know anything about this era of music.
You know, to Top Dog and Kendrick all around through.
You read about it. I lived it.
You ain't lived shit.
You read about it. I lived it.
Was back
I was paying attention to this as it was happening. You're guessing retrospectively.
No, you're reading. I'm living it.
No, I was reading it. I was living it while it was happening.
Around.
I was listening to the music.
Nigga, you couldn't even check
You have never listened to Max B or Papoose.
You couldn't check it to the W. You was broke.
You have never heard
I lived at that motherfucker.
Name 5 Papoose songs.
I lived at that
motherfucker.
Songs.
Name 5 songs.
I lived at
Name 5.
I don't have to.
Do it.
What I'm telling you
5
is,
songs.
you can't tell me who was hot and who wasn't.
Name 5 Papoose songs.
Now, I never heard of Max B. I didn't know who Max B was.
And that says everything.
No, it don't. I just didn't. That ain't what I was on.
You're just getting the timeline wrong. Papooses' career as a musician was already largely over by 2008, whereas Max B was, as the AI just confirmed, was at the peak of his career in 2008.
What I'm telling you is, maybe they were going at the same time, but you're not going to tell me Papoose was in the dirt 06, 07, 08. You're not going to tell me that. He'll tell you. No, he won't.
He didn't even get to put an album out because he was stuck. We just read it. He was stuck in A&R hell. You know what that means?
I helped him
that means
get out
the label wasn't letting him put an album out.
I helped him get out the deal, dummy. He got another check when they released him. Idiot for pay or play.
You realize you're just calling me an idiot because you know that you look like an idiot right now.
Bro, I know you wasn't around. Nigga, didn't nobody know the f*** Adam
I was paying attention to it in real time, and you, weren't.
Hey, listen.
Look, Papoose released his first album in March of 2013. You want to know why? Because the label wouldn't let him put an album out.
Listen to me.
Do you think if he was really popping that they would have let him put an album out in 2008?
On the radio. I remember Hater Blockers was up. He had songs on the radio. He did a song with Snoop Dogg, which caused a rift and shit because it was another single that's supposed to be working.
You got to give up.
No, bro, you wasn't around.
You lose.
You wasn't around. Hey, you didn't matter.
The AI and someone who was listening to real music as it happened are confirming that you're getting the timeline wrong.
You got a great platform now. And you don't know what the
you're talking about
back then, nigga.
Right.
Nigga would have
the fact that I didn't have anything going.
Nigga would have fucked you up. Joe Budden was around. We'd have fucked you up back then.
You sound like such a
real shit.
Listen.
We would have fucked you up.
You're
you
a fan.
Ain't nobody, bro.
I was a fan.
Nigga, when it
I
comes
was
to
a fan.
shit, that's
you're a rap fan, but you were not paying attention at that time. You have no idea what was going on in New York at that time. You're just guessing.
Watch this.
You're just trying to act like you know what was going on at that time period, dude.
I'm about to clown your dumb ass.
Do it.
Clown, you dumb as.
There is literally nothing that could make you sound less right now.
You sound dumb as.
I am infinitely more knowledgeable than you on this topic.
Stupid ass up, nigga. What's that your dumb? This one he was getting on. Tom.
Yeah.
You lied. I'm talking to academic. I mean, fucking Adam 22, right? This dummy is trying to tell me Whack in the Papoose days wasn't in New York.
I didn't say that.
You said what?
I said you weren't a fan of the music and you're getting the timeline wrong.
This is Top Dog from TDE. Now he gonna tell you some real shit. Cause he met Pap through me.
My nigga gave me the key to New York. Plugged me right in with everybody, and when he went home and went to bed.
I hit you back. Nigga, you don't know the fuck I am. That's your problem. You don't know the fuck I am.
I love how he said something that was completely unrelated to our entire conversation.
Bro,
you just had him on the phone. You realize if you actually explained the context of what we just had a conversation about, that you would agree with me.
This is Top Dog from TD to tell you, Whack gave me the key to New York when I landed.
Why did you have the key to New York?
Bro, nigga, I was connected to everything. Funk, Master
Then why don't you know anything about what was going on in the streets in 2008?
Bro, you know
why are you getting all the details wrong if you were actually around like that?
You know how many of my birthday parties, Papoose, respectfully, him and his man Moose came out and celebrated with me. I had an artist named Stacey Adams.
You want to know the f***ed up part?
What?
If you call Papoose, he'll tell you I'm right.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
No, he wouldn't.
Do it.
Pap don't answer a lot, but he's not going to tell you you're right.
Well, if he does answer, he's going to tell you I'm right.
Papoose.
Will you admit that you are...
Bro, you can't tell me because you was a nobody-ass white boy, nigga.
No, but you can call Papoose.
You can't stand
Papoose will tell you.
You can't stand with me, nigga, with this type of shit.
Papoose will tell you. Ask Papoose who was the bigger rapper in 2008.
Non-existent, nigga. You know, it's a whole lot of shit you don't even know.
You're just bringing up a bunch of unrelated shit because you know I'm right. Papoose will tell you I'm right.
Man, shut your dumb ass up.
I want you to read the comment sections on this video.
Fuck out of here, bro. You sound dumb as f***.
Hey, shout out to New York.
Let's see.
Because they are all finding out in real time that you don't know what the f*** you're talking about.
Ain't nobody from New York gonna tell you Pap was dead 06, 07, 08.
No. Who was bigger is the question. In 2008.
Both underground, my nigga, far as I'm concerned.
They weren't, though. Max B was huge.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
And what happened? Jim Jones was huge.
And he got locked up. And exactly.
Jim Jones
and Max B owned New York in that period.
Jim Jones.
And they were inseparable. Who do you think was writing all those Jim Jones songs?
Know.
Max B.
Did Jim ever cop to that?
Everyone knows it. Literally everyone. The fact that you don't know that right now is why you don't have any right to talk about
Jim never
this.
copped to it.
Yes, everyone knows
Jim,
that.
was in the studio?
Everyone knows
Was you
this.
in the studio? You didn't know what the fuck a studio
This is why
look like.
you have no right to have this conversation.
Dumbass. You don't. Nigga, you wasn't around.
No, you're just
You
guessing.
wasn't a factor.
You don't know that Max B was writing Jim Jones' songs.
Bro, I ain't never heard Jim cop to it. So until Jim cop to that, I'm not going to say it.
He's probably admitted it a million times.
I don't know. I've never heard him cop to it.
Well, that's because you're not really a fan of this.
I've never heard Jim
music.
cop to that. Fuck out of here, nigga. Niggas like you couldn't even survive back then. Niggas would have ate your ass up.
That's not being discussed.
Beat the fuck out of you, threw you in the trunk or something.
That's not being discussed.
The mouth you got now, you couldn't have did none of that.
That's not even being discussed.
This is a fact.
It's
What
not.
did it say? I saw no Jim Jones. Nah, take your punk ass back.
What?
It said, whatever page you, whichever you just asked.
So you want to go on record with this?
It said no Jim Jones.
So you don't think
You just switched them.
So wait, I just want you to go on the record. You don't believe Max B ever wrote for Jim Jones?
I've never heard Jim Jones say
you've
that.
never listened to Jim Jones from that era, because if you did, then you wouldn't be able to argue this.
Jim Jones, you stupid as nigga.
You don't even need someone to tell you. You just have to listen to
that wasn't listening to Jim Jones. What I'm telling you is, I know them niggas is beefing. I hear niggas say shit about me that's totally false, just as you do.
They've been beefing for 20 years.
Okay, just as you do, right? And from my understanding, he's saying that Jim didn't give him his credit, right?
Can I just thank you?
I don't know.
Can I just thank you?
I don't know if Jim.
It's very rare that in podcasting that someone hands you a W in quite the way that you just handed me
ain't
one.
nobody finna agree that Papoose.
So what are you gonna say when everybody agrees?
Nigga, we dropped Sexy.
What are you gonna say when everybody agrees?
07.
What are you gonna say?
Or some shit like that.
What are you gonna say?
Nigga was on fire.
What are you gonna say? The AI already said that I was right. So
Fuck about wasn't no AI back then.
no, the AI I just asked.
But fuck about what you and your AI. That shit in the nigga. I'm talking about what I really was living, what I really saw. Like nigga, we was like, hey bro, look.
I apologize for what they're about to do to you in the comments.
Look, this new shit.
Because you have no fucking clue what you're talking about. No.
Niggas like me been living this shit a long time.
New York hip hop is new to you.
You're dumb as
You know a goddamn thing about New York rap. No.
Nigga, I can call niggas for everybody from Eric B, nigga, up to Funk Master Flex and everything in between. Nigga, you don't know shit.
So for the
about
record,
nothing.
Papoose was hotter than Max B in 2008. This is his argument.
No, what I'm telling you is Papoose was not dead in fucking 08.
And why didn't his album come out till 2013?
That don't mean you're dead, nigga.
You don't think the label would have put his album out if he had a hot song?
What's the homie?
If the label felt like they could make money off it, why wouldn't they have put the album out?
What's the homie from At This Part? I forget his name.
RJ.
RJ, right?
Which, look, there's another example of me knowing more than you about,
hold on.
about hip-hop.
What do you mean about hip-hop? I'm talking about a homie. Nigga, you just
I know
a white
more
boy.
about blood rappers than you.
Listen, they only f with you because you got a platform. They don't f with you because you know real motherfuckers.
Talking about if they f with me.
They
We're
only
talking
they
about
don't
knowledge.
f with you because you know real motherfuckers.
So to you,
can't-
RJ is like some guy from some neighborhood.
No, not at all.
But
right?
you didn't even know his name.
What I'm saying is, RJ's another guy where somebody could say, well, he didn't drop an album, he didn't do this, and he didn't drop an album till then. But RJ has always remained to be hot in our streets. Always. Right? Has he crossed over and going mainstream? No. Right? He didn't have some shit happen in his earlier years, whatever. But can't nobody ever say that RJ was dead in the water. He's always remained to be hot and has some type of presence going on. Back then, Pap ass was on fire. And I showed you, Remy didn't go to jail till 08. Right? Remy went
Papoose was huge in 2003, 2004. By 2008, the steam had worn off. As you know, a lot could change over a few years like that. And Max B was absolutely much bigger at that time.
Well, he didn't make it out here.
Well, at least you seem to be acknowledging
and just so you know, I was bi-coastal. I'm not these little dudes y'all got it. You 99% of these people outside of Lush maybe, right? These niggas is hamsters. They ain't never been nowhere. They wasn't around. They wasn't around back then. They can't have these conversations. Mm-hmm. You can't have some of these conversations with me.
Then why am I right?
Because you were a fucking fan.
Yeah, and that's why I know so much more about this than you.
Listen, I was dealing with these people personally.
That doesn't make you an expert in the actual music.
Hey, bro, there's so much shit went on that you niggas have no idea. It's crazy. But I'm going to let you run your play. That was Top Dog from TDE. He got one of the probably the
and you
biggest.
didn't keep him on the line long enough to actually ask him the question.
That's my G.
Nor would he even probably really know the answer.
He did know the answer. He told you. You
the Max B versus Pat Booth conversation in 2008
we didn't ask him about that. I wouldn't
really expect him to.
I wouldn't ask him about
care
that
or no.
But you were saying who I was and what in New York.
No, you could have been around. You're just wrong about the calendar.
You didn't
exist. I actually was.
You was non-existent.
I lived there that entire time.
You were non-existent, though.
No, but I lived there.
You were non-existent.
Buying the mixtapes as they came out, whereas you just kind of like heard about these rappers. I sat there
and watched my brother get hit with the first lawsuit.
You never listened
to mixtapes.
You never listened to these guys.
What are you talking about, bro? Nigga,
you can't even name 5 Papoose songs.
I can name 5 Papoose mixtapes and 100 songs.
Do it.
But it's no need for me to do it because you a white boy that's asking a stupid ass question.
Okay, Wack. You're going to have to hold this L. L's up for my hitters.
Hey, bro.
R.I.P. Wack in the chat.
The Top Dog call killed you.
No, it didn't.
You wasn't.
Nobody was.
But Top Dog did tell you.
You hung up immediately.
Wack handed me because I'm not finna keep a man of that statue that is my G homie on that line.
You could have asked him one question.
I'm not, nah.
But as specified, he probably
There's no jumper, my nigga. That ain't worthy of Top Dog. Fuck out of here, bro. That's just my homeboy when he picked the phone up. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is you wasn't around.
No, I was. Way more than you. Shout out to everybody who watched this. Smash the like button. Adam and Wack Show. Become a member of the Wack Pack down below by becoming a member. And we'll see you guys next week.
And follow Papoose.